Robbie joins me after watching the Rocks agonisingly concede a 93rd minute goal against Horsham to draw 2-2. Robbie, I can tell by your reaction, I can tell by the players' reaction. It was probably a fair result, but after that 90th minute, we could have managed the game better.
Absolutely devastated is the word I'd use. So flat. Because we, after half time, we commit a cardinal error yet again with decision making in their final third, in our defensive third, which is poor, results in a penalty, and they score. And then I had to change it. I had to go 4-3-3. Just felt we needed that little bit more in midfield, a little bit more impetus in the wide places, and the lads responded really well, and we got the second goal. And it's just about managing a game. It's 3 occasions in the last 2 minutes of that 4 minutes of added on time. We can do better. Nathan in the bottom right hand corner tries to play a ball off the defender when all he has to do is sit on it and shield it in the corner, and we get away with that one. And then we're in the bottom third in the left hand side with Geordie on complete control with 30 seconds to go, and all he has to do is think about keeping the ball in that area. Now, Geordie might say, I've passed it back to Joe Dandy, who's got no pressure. That's not the point. If you want to win things and you want to be successful, you have to manage the game and do the basics correct. And anybody at any level knows if you've got 93rd minute at any level, you keep the ball in the opposing corner and you don't come out of there, and you don't allow the ball to come out, whether it's a pass from you or it's a tackle from the defender. You don't allow it, and we've allowed it, and it's killed us with a sucker punch. And they've got a bit of luck at the end, but like you say, it's probably a fair result. But as a team, we must do so much better. It's so disappointing because, like I say, the lads put so much effort in, so much endeavour and commitment to the club, but it's just disappointing because, like I've said to them there, if you don't do the basics right, you don't manage the game correctly, you can't achieve anything, whether that's relegation, staying up relegated, promotion or playoffs. If you don't manage the game correctly, you will not be successful at any level.
Well, I think it's safe to say, for the neutral, that was possibly one of the best games to watch. Both teams, there was an advert for Isthmian League, both teams give it 100%. You could see what it meant to the cookie. You got every Bognor player I could see at the end were nearly in tears. That proves how much they want to win. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win, but do you think a point was a fair result, Robbie?
Yeah, I think it's a fair result, but we should win the game from where we are. There's no way in a million years, with 20 seconds to go, should they be in a position to have an attack on us. And even then, I've just explained to Joe Dandy, I'm not blaming Joe Dandy for anything. He's in complete possession of the ball. All he has to do is make sure it goes long. He's trying to pick somebody out. I mean, it's frightening that you can't. If you make bad decisions and you make incorrect decisions, you'll get paid for it. You get paid for it. You pay for it in any level, and we've done it tonight. And it's I'm struggling to do this interview, to be honest, because I'm that devastated.
Well, I'll keep the interview as short as I can, Robbie, because I know you are devastated, and I can see it, mate. Everyone can see it. It's not a fault to the play. Well, the players give 100%, but is it safe to say probably some of the experience went off when Harvey had to come off? Because unfortunately, Harvey doesn't go down unless he's hurt. No. He went down, so he had to come off. He had to. We couldn't risk it, especially just coming back. But after that, do you think maybe with him on the pitch that wouldn't have happened?
Possibly, but we can't go on about that. When the players are designated to go out there, they've got to do a job. And if you don't do the job correctly, you pay for it. It's as simple as that. And, we lost a bit of experience because, Calvin's been out for 3 weeks, maybe possibly more, and he's just coming back, and that's his first game. So well done, Calv. Robbo was struggling a little bit with his groin. And we made changes I felt we made changes to get us back in the game. And, Jack left at half time, so because he said he wasn't feeling particularly well, so I'm hoping Jack's okay. I haven't spoken to him yet. Hopefully he's fine. But we just can't. Even the first goal, Pete, is poor from our point of view. 2 sources. Joe Cook's got complete possession of the ball. He can knock it forward, get it out of the area. Then when he plays the ball to Ethan tries to play a pass round the corner in his own penalty box. It's just committing cardinal sins and cardinal errors. And if we don't stamp it out and we don't sort it out, like I say, we can't achieve anything, because you can't keep playing good football, creating chances and being 2-1 up with 30 seconds to go. And concede from how we do. If they have a good build-up from no fault of ours, and a lad scores from 30 yards in the top corner, that's totally different.
Yeah.
When you're in complete control of the ball with 30 seconds to go, and you're inside their final third in the bottom hand corner, the ball can't come out. Whether it's, like I say, a tackle or we pass it, it's got to stay in there. And I said to the players afterwards, if we don't learn that, we can't achieve anything.
Well, obviously you've just said that Craig Robson had a problem with his groin. Calvin, of course, coming back after a long absence. Harvey going off. Is it the same injury for Harvey, or is it
Possibly,
something new?
Yeah, possibly. We're hoping it's not as bad, and we're hoping he'll be all right. He's caught it at the right time, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see tomorrow. But we go from there.
Yeah, well, we're going on to Tuesday now, Robbie. Another Sussex Senior Cup game against Worthing again. Be another massive game. 960 people here today. I thought both sets of fans were fantastic. But on Tuesday, what's your message for the fans for Tuesday against Worthing? Of course, we know what happened last time we played Worthing here. I unfortunately couldn't be here, but it's a Sussex Cup game. We're still champions of Sussex, Robbie. What's your message for the fans for that game?
Come out in your hundreds and make sure you cheer the boys on, because we need it. We need everyone cheering for us, and we need them. And what I would say is there's been an absolute credit to themselves, to the town, to wherever they come from. Everybody who plays for this football club, who's associated with this football club, should be very proud of the supporters we've got, because to keep getting the amount of numbers we're getting, and let's be fair, we haven't been gracefully doing it at home. Our home performances have been very poor, and like that today. I'm not saying we've played particularly poor. We've worked hard. We've gone to the end. We just need to manage the game, and if you don't manage the game, because it's such a massive game for us, if you don't manage the games correctly, you get punished. I've
just got one last thing. Of course, from behalf of us really and the fans, we hope Jack's okay.
Thank you.
But we saw Craney. Was that something that he just stepped up himself, or did he maybe ask for a bit of support from Craney?
Because I think he was just, you just get embroiled in the game. He wants to do well. He wants the team to do well, and he's trying to give out advice. I've got no problem with that. I think you always, as a coach and a manager, you should be able to have that respect for your teammates and stuff. As long as he doesn't overstep the mark, which he doesn't, then But it is what it is. But if you've got people like that trying to give information, there's nothing wrong with that. But like you say, you can't keep giving people for information like the goals we conceded. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And like I say, for all the work and endeavour, it just kills you with a sucker punch. And you can't concede goals like that. You shouldn't concede goals like the first goal. And we certainly can't concede from where we are in possession of the ball with 30 seconds to go. It's absolutely ludicrous for us to concede from there.
Well, Robbie, it's one of them things, mate. I'm going to end the interview there because I can see there's disappointment on your face. We go on to Tuesday and we wish Jack all the best from us, and we hope he's okay, and hopefully see him on Tuesday. Cheers, Robbie.
Cheers.
Cheers. So I'm joined by Amadou Tangara, the Rocks Radio Player of the Match, double award, sponsors Man of the Match too. Amadou, we can see by your face, 2-2, 93rd minute goal. How gutted are you and the players?
I've got no words. I'm livid. I think we should have managed the game much better. With 30 seconds to go, we had a possession up the field. We lose the ball, one ball, and just threw the game away. It's little things like that. If we want to achieve anything, we gotta get hold of that. It's just not good enough.
Yeah, well, on commentating on that, it was a great game to commentate on, but I can see from all the players' reactions at the end how gutted you all were, because we can't fault the work rate, we can't fault the effort. But again, it's like what Robbie said too. You could have managed the game better, couldn't you, Amadou? And as a goalkeeper, it's hard from the back. But some fantastic saves in there, Amadou. I think every game you're improving, and you must be working hard in training, because the last. Possibly 3 out of the last 4 games you've won Man of the Match. So how do you feel your performances are coming along?
Well, I'm just trying my best to help the team as much as I can. I do a lot of extra sessions out the club myself. I train week in, week out when I'm not training with the club. I want to do better for myself and better for Bognor Regis Town Football Club. Going back to the emotions after the game, we were absolutely gutted in the dressing room. It was completely silent. It's, you know, like you said, the effort, the commitment, everything was there, but it's just that little bit of, I mean, you know, being smart, game management. We're a young team, and we're learning the hard way. You know, we must get better. The quickest, the better will be for us.
Yeah, well, we can see your relationship with the fans. The fans absolutely love you, especially the youngsters, even the away fans. After the Worthing game, you know how much support you had within the club. You've put it behind you now, and I just want to praise you for the way you reacted that day. I was on the radio, I was listening to it, I wasn't there, but we all stand for you, Amadou, and I want you to know that from the fans, hence why we got the flag out against Lewis. Have you got a message for the fans? Because your relationship with the fans is something else.
I tell you what, I've been adopted here. Bognor region is my second home. The fans here, especially the young ones, you said, I can't put into words the love I'm getting, and I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate the club, the fans. That's why I want to be part of something with this football club. I want to be part of something. I know we can achieve something. We're not that far away. We're not that far, and we must keep working. We must keep giving the fans something to cheer about, because they're certainly giving us everything they got. They're supporting us, and we're going to have to give something to them to cheer about.
Well, Amadou, on that note, I'll leave it there. Well, well done today, mate.
Thanks
and well
a lot.
deserved, mate.
Appreciate
Well
it.
done.
Thank you.